So today we're going to be talking about the best GEO experts for 2026. GEO, for anybody that doesn't know what it is, it's basically Generative Engine Optimisation. So being able to rank high in Google AI overviews, in ChatGPT, OpenAI, in Claude, in Grok, also in Perplexity as well. So we have got a roundup of the best people to follow when it comes to generative engine optimization. James, you can go first.
So the first one I want to give a big shout out for to be one of the best GEO experts in 2026. I'm going to apologise because I'm going to butcher his name once again. And he's already been shouting at me because he's now created a new knowledge panel for him. Is Koray Gübür. Now, I try and pronounce it properly. Koray Gübür. Now, it's probably going to be pronounced completely incorrectly once again, but I'm sure you know who he is. He's a Turkish SEO. He's unbelievable with semantics. He's taught me so much over the years with regards to semantic triples, semantic content networks, topical maps. Because he understands the semantics on the micro semantics specifically, he's able to kind of create sentences at a word and a sentence and a paragraph level that the AI understands and then easily be able to manipulate those AI overviews. So I have to mention him first. He's absolutely great at generative engine optimization. So Kasra, I'll let you go on to number two, who you think, it's not in any specific order, but who else is a GEO expert for 2026?
Yeah, so one name that comes to mind is Simon Slawik. He is the Polish SEO. I believe he does a lot on the e-commerce SEO side of stuff. But again, he's one that was in Turkey with Koray. So he also understands semantics. He also understands the importance of getting certain questions on a page to be able to rank for queries in GEO. So he is one to follow. Again, I think a lot of his case studies I think he's got two websites. He's got a Polish website and he's also got an English website. But again, a lot of his research is done very well, really thorough as well.
Yeah, great guy. The Polish Noita Party, of course, and he had a great time over in Kusadesa. He knows his stuff. He's very advanced with regards to GEO. So yeah, he's definitely someone that I would be following in 2026. The next one on the list for me would have to be Matt Diggity. I think he's omni-channel, he's omnipresent, he understands SEO at a very deep level. And because of that, there is a lot of overlap between GEO and SEO. Now, make certain you check out the link in the description. Me and Kasra will tear it apart where I'm actually saying that generative engine optimization is different to SEO. However, I'm contradicting myself slightly. There is a lot of overlaps. So Matt Diggity is a great SEO, but I would also have him in the list of best GEO experts in 2026.
Yeah, so my next one is probably going to be Sam Alcock. Now, Sam, basically, his background is more the PR side of stuff. So he does a lot of PR, he does a lot of ORM, but he also understands like certain ways on how to structure content for it to actually rank in Google AI overviews and Claude, for example. So he gets it. He again does it for a lot of like celebrities and stuff like that. He's based out in Dubai now, so he's also another good one to actually follow.
Yeah, for sure. Next one on the list for me is going to have to be Campbell. People know him for his black art SEO strategies, but actually he's pretty advanced across the board. He knows all about building brand. He's very good with knowledge panels. He's very active on all social media like YouTube and stuff like that. And they can all manipulate the AI overviews as well. So he knows a lot when it comes down to SEO. He's embraced everything that comes along with generative engine optimization. And he definitely has to be in the list for the best GEO experts in 2026 to follow.
Yeah, my next one on the list is Scott Keever. Obviously, myself and James, we've done a lot of work with Scott in the past. Again, very similar to Sam, he does a lot of ORM for people and also for companies. So he gets the brand positioning point of view, making certain that your brand is aligned with your competitors. A lot of companies right now, that sounds very foreign to them. They don't want to be on listicles alongside their competitors. But one trick when it comes to AI overviews is actually getting inside listicles. And Scott is one of the people that I would be following when it comes to ORM and also the GEO side of stuff as well.
Yeah, for sure. Next one on the list is going to have to be Gareth Hoyle for me. He's a local lad, lives in Wilmslow where my head office is based. I've known him for a long time in the industry. He's won many awards to do with SEO, but because of his high level link building strategies and digital PR of what he does at Marketing Signals, he's able to manipulate those AI overviews and ChatGPT quite easily. So Gareth Hoyle's a great guy all round, does a lot of travelling. He always wants to keep one step ahead of the game, and he's definitely a geo expert I would be looking to follow in 2026.
One slight downside with Gareth Hoyle is he never picks up the bill. So if you're ever out with him, just know. My next one on the list is Kyle Roof. Now, Kyle is obviously, he's famous for his lorem ipsum case study where he was able to rank without actually any proper content, just by placing all of the entities and stuff like that in the correct places on the actual page. But again, he's been doing a lot of testing when it comes to GEO. And again, he's another one to follow. He also does a lot of live case studies that you can actually follow along inside his group as well. So another good one to follow.
Yeah, for sure. Next one on the list is business partner Carl Hudson, the founder of Searcheroo. Does a lot of power posts, very good with online reputation management. And a lot of these power posts, like Parasite SEO, is getting articles to rank on third-party websites, and it's able to manipulate, especially if you do a listicle, it's able to manipulate Gemini and ChatGPT and stuff like that again. So he is a great generative engine optimization person to follow for 2026.
Yeah, my next person is Mark Lawrence. He is from Scotland, Glasgow. He does a lot more on the local SEO side of stuff, but again, he does rank a lot of local businesses in the AI overviews. So again, getting them inside listicles, getting citations, directories. He knows it like the back of his hand.
Yeah, for sure. Next on the list, I'm going to have to give for Harry Anipopolitis. Probably just absolutely butchered that surname as well. But I'm sure people know who I'm on about. He's been trained up from the very start from Koray. He used to be a travel writer. He's got multiple travel websites. Absolutely crushes it out in Greece in multiple areas of travel. Very, very advanced when it comes down to semantics, semantic content networks, topical maps and micro semantics. Very, very advanced, willing to help the whole community, elevated a lot of other SEOs, and very good at ranking in AI overviews. So he's definitely a geo expert to follow for 2026.
Yeah, my next one is Leo Soulas. Now, Leo, for anybody that doesn't know who he is, what he does, he is the owner of Keyword Cupid and a few other tools like Signal Boy and stuff. But he understands like topical authority, making certain that you're getting certain entities on a page, which again feeds into LLMs and GEO. So again, really good one to follow. A little bit more technical, but again, it's probably good to mix it up with some technical people as well.
Yeah, for sure. Next one on the list, I'd say to follow as a geo expert in 2026 is Dean Signori, based up in the Northeast. He does a lot of lead generation. I love the fact that he always asking questions because every day is a school day. Things innovate all the time. He's always willing to try and test and implement things, but he's always asking the right questions. So he's ahead of the game when it comes to ranking in AI. Like you said, Gemini and ChatGPT being the main two. He gets himself in a lot of AI overviews, and he's definitely a generative engine optimization specialist I would be following in 2026.
Yeah, my next one is Trifon by Koluski. Again, I've probably butchered. Maybe I've butchered it, maybe I've not. But again, a black hat SEO. A lot of the stuff that he does is more in the iGaming sector, but One thing that I would say is that it's always good to follow some of the guys that are in the harder to rank for industries, because if they can get it working in, for example, casino or betting, you can obviously get it ranking for like a much easier industry. So I always kind of look at the harder industries and reverse engineer that for the easier to win industries.
Yeah, for sure. The next one I'm going to have on the list, and I'm going to butcher his surname again, is Sergey Lugnatikov. Is that right, Kasra?
I think so.
So he was out in Kusadesa, shared one or two masterminds with him out there. Very high level when it comes to technical, JSON LD, and ranking within AI. He knows a lot of things with regards to the LLMs and how the LLMs work. So yeah, definitely a geo expert to follow for 2026.
Yeah. My next one, and I believe this is the last name on the list, is Christian Mar Olofsson. So again, Christian, very similar to Trifon before. He does a lot in the iGaming sector, black hat SEO, but again, understands the importance of ranking in GEO. So getting yourself into the generative engine optimization spots. So again, another good one to follow.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there is one or two others that probably to throw out there that I've got on this list here that I've been following quite a lot. Russell Lobo, very active in a lot of the communities, does quite a lot for the industry. David Johnson, Victoria Altman. But then another one who is doing very, very well with regards to ranking in AIs is Georgy Todorov. He's doing quite a lot with regards to digital PR and stuff like that. So he's somebody else that I'd be wanting to throw in the list for the best geo specialists for 2026.